Dogs, there's a reason why the word dog is the reverse of God. Dogs are gods sent here from the Lyran star system. They embody everything that God of love and light is. The gods of their planet is. The creator of their planet is. Dogs are a gift sent here at this time to help awaken humanity, to give them something that is the full embodiment of what God really is, which is loyalty, kindness, beauty, ultimate unconditional love, a heightened sense of awareness, a heightened senses, a ability to know exactly where their master is at all times, know when they're coming around. Dogs know when the car's coming from a mile down the road. They'll start getting excited for their owners already. Dogs are the exact replica of the God of love and light in puppy form with hair. They are sent here from the Lyran Vegan star system to help awaken humanity, to believe in something better, to believe in something, to have something, to be their companion through hard times. And let me tell you, this shift would never have happened without dogs. Dogs are more important than we give them credit for. They are way smarter than we give them credit for. They're sitting here listening to us, knowing everything we're saying, and thinking, idiot human, I can hear you. I know everything you're saying. I just don't have the vocal cords to say it, to speak back. But I hear you. I hear you. Right? Don't you, JB? And, you know, who's really important, breed-wise, and every breed's important. Pit bulls are really important because they are the ones who have gone through the hard trials and tribulations, just like the star seeds and everything. They are the dog star seeds because they've gone through they've gone down to the pit of the devil because they've been really treated poorly by humans, and they still have remained the most loving breed that there is to their owners. Pit bulls are number one up there with me with golden retrievers. To me, pit bull and golden retriever, those are like the two pillars of what dogs that are godlike are. Pit bulls, because they've gone through the tribulations and they've come up as the strongest warriors there are, and still remain loving to the humans, which is incredible. Just like the starseeds and the chosen ones who have gone through down to the pits of hell and still remain loyal and loving to their fellow humans. It's incredible too. And also golden retrievers. So if you would think like pit bulls are like the darkness that has been reformed or whatever, or like the light falling into the dark and coming back up and being reformed. We're golden retrievers. They're just the light. They're just everything that a loving God would be. And why do you think their name is Golden Retriever? Because they're here to retrieve the golden age. So golden retriever is very important if you look at what they are, they're loyal, they're kind, they're friendly, they're happy, they love their owners, they're very cheerful and just family oriented, and they love their humans. And I've never seen, as a groomer for 20 plus years, I have never seen, maybe one time I saw a golden retriever, he was a mix though, that actually was like biting at me. Never seen it. Same thing with pit bulls. I love when pit bulls come in. They're the most loving dogs. And, you know, I started grooming more than 20 years ago, and pit bulls had a pretty bad name back then. Everyone was like, oh, are you afraid of a pit bull coming in? And I'm like, no, I'm afraid of a chihuahua walking in. But look at that. How could you say that dogs are anything but godly? Look at that face. JB, look at your face. You're so cute. Say hi, everybody. I got my bow tie on just for this video. I call him Prince JB because I think he is a prince in another lifetime, on another planet, the planet of Lyra. He's a prince, aren't you? I always see those pictures of like the dog-man mixtures from the Lyra star system, and they always kind of they look like him. They remind me of him. He's got like a big mane that you can't see because he's hiding it. And he's pretending he's sleeping right now, and I know you're not. Oh, Mom. He's like, come on, Mom. I'm trying to sleep here. He doesn't look thrilled to be on film. Jimmy, did I catch you when you were in bed? Say hello. Hello, light beauties. I just wanted to show you my dog, golden retriever, bringing in the golden age. Dogs are important. When they talk about, in the Bible, they talk about going down and descending into the bottomless pit. Well, what do you think that means? What do you think that's representing? Pit bulls have literally gone down to the bottomless pit. They've been treated so badly, sold to be dogs that are trained to fight, and they still come up loving. They still end up loving. Some of them bite out of fear, and since they have such a strong jaw, that's what gives them a bad name. But they don't bite more than other breeds, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, sweet, kind dogs. Dogs represent everything that humanity is and everything that God is. You know, it's like, don't hurt me, don't push me so far. I have patience. I'm like this, but you know, I have patience, but if you push me too far, I will bite. I will attack. I will stand up for myself, and I will defend my honor and defend myself, and I will protect my people. Dogs. Also, I've noticed as a groomer, if they're not given love, if they're just kind of thrown in a kennel away from the humans and outside, they tend to be a lot more standoffish and a lot more like shaking, a lot more scared of everything. I can tell if when a dog comes in the door, I can tell if they're spoiled by their human. I can tell if they're treated poorly by their human. I can tell, you know, it's like you bring your dog in, and I'm going to know what's going on in your home. So if you don't want all your skeletons out of your closet when you come through my doors at the grooming shop, don't bring your dog to me, because I can tell if the dog's been yelled at too much or treated poorly or put in a kennel too much or or whatever it is, I can tell, because they'll be nervous and they'll be anxious. But you know, the thing is, no matter what, even if an owner is bad to a dog, the dog will still always remember their owner. They will never forget their owner. They will never forget the first one that they loved, and they will always know how to come back to that person. With their nose, they will know how to get back to that person. They will never forget that person, and they are so excited when that person comes. Like, when the owners come to pick up these dogs, they are like, they go from miserable to so excited. And they know when the owner's not even down the road yet. You know, a couple blocks away, they know already their owner's coming, and they're all excited and ready to go, and they don't forget. And if they fall in love with their human, you got a companion forever. And that is why I know that they are the embodiment of God. Like, as above, so below. That's why if you reverse dog, it's God. I'm surprised that we haven't figured this out sooner as humanity. Like, that's obvious. And to think that they are really, truly everything that embodies what God would be. Christ, consciousness, that is an animal. And they're just so pure and just, they're amazing. And one thing too is that they, like I said, they'll never forget their owner. When they fall in love, especially the first time, that's it. They will remember your scent forever. Forever. They will. That is why they come back and come back and come back to the same owner lifetime after lifetime. If they pass away, they don't live very long, they pass away, they do come back to that owner, because once you have a pet tied to you, it's tied to you for life, for infinity. So, and that's the same thing that we are with our God, our true Father, Mother, God, Source, Creator of us. We can come back to Source no matter how far we fall. We could fall to the pits of hell, just like the pit bulls, and we can climb our way back up and find our spark, our source, our home, our Father, Mother, God. Just like a dog, we are on the scent. We have, and you know what? We are realizing right now, as a most starseeds, wayshores, light workers, awakened individuals can sense it. Dogs can sense it right now. Other people might not be able to sense what's going on, but there's definitely a shift in the air right now. We can sense, we're sensing our Creator is right there, is right around the corner, right down the block, and coming to pick us up. Just like when the dog's at the grooming shop and they know when their owner's coming to pick them up. That's what's happening right now. Look at the videos, it's everywhere. Everybody knows we're shifting from the 3D to the 5D, and we're finding our source light again. We're finding Father, Mother, God, and we didn't go so far down. We never will go so far down that we cannot come back to our home. We're going back to our home in the stars, and we're coming back to our parents, the one that loved us first, our Creator, because we're on the scent. We have found them. And thank you, Golden Retrievers, for helping. The dogs know. Follow the dogs, and we're just like a dog, and we're sensing our owner is right there around the corner, and that's home, that's source. Can you sense them coming? Can you sense that God is aware and is here and knows that we're calling? It's the signs, the synchronicities, things like that that really let you know without a doubt in your mind that this is real and it's really happening. So your dogs know more than you know about this. They know Lyra's close. They know that we're ascending, and they can help us bring this source energy in. So pay attention to your pets as much as you can, and don't feel stupid to talk to them. Ask them questions and let them, and you know what? Just sit there and listen to what your intuition is telling you. And that's what they're telling you. Dogs are incredible. When I groom them, I'm just like getting download after download after download every time I'm around dogs, and they're just like, I can switch my energy, and all of a sudden the dog just stops their fighting. It's just incredible. The things you can learn from dogs, it's just incredible. All right, that's it. Just wanted to put a little shout out there to our furry, fluffy friends. Say hi, it's JB. Bye bye.